Oh my God, do I have a problem? I would say so, and I'm sure others will agree. Hello guys, my name's Nathan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be channeling a healthier me, a better me. So this last 4 days I felt horrendous, and today I am full of sprite and energy. And oh God. And I thought I'd come to you with a new video talking about my pickups over the last 4 months. And as you know, I don't do this very often. In fact, I do this probably 3 times a year. So what we've got here is a stockpile of everything in front of me. And it's one of those occasions, as with the last episode that I did, I realised I have an issue. And I can't be stopped. Now you'll quickly notice that I look a mess and I look probably reasonably ill. Well, that's just how I look, but I am slightly ill. And I'm wearing this hat because I don't want to get a haircut until Friday, and it's currently Wednesday. So we're playing the long game and we're wearing this little hat. Speaking of which, I bought this little toque, this archy like toque. I do feel like I look stupid in it, but for the reasons of making this video and for the reasons I've just given you, it's staying on. The hat stays on during video making. Anyway, as this is a long overdue video, and as you can probably tell from outside, it's sunny, and because it's so overdue, we are seasons behind. I am going to show you coats today. We've got quite a few t-shirts. We got some interesting things, I hope. But firstly, we're going to start with shoes. Now, as you may recall, if you have a very good memory, and we're talking months and months ago, I was like, oh, I've bought some beatniks. Well, Hannah one-upped the beatnik and bought me the Stussy Burke Boston. Now, these have been on holiday with me, and they've got a little ombre fade to them now because I wore them to the beach every day. But these are the most comfortable shoes without being a shoe, I guess. But they're the most comfortable shoes there are. Retail's higher than normal, I think, on these, and to be honest, I'm not sure why that is the case. I know these just look like a normal pair of Bostons, and quite rightly that they're called that because that's what they are. Retail, not sure why it was more. The pink dust ones are beautiful. I wish I acted quickly and wanted to get Birkenstocks then. Anyway, we'll go on to the next thing. I just thought that was easy because they were on my feet. Next up, we got the Salomon XT4 fenugreek tobacco. This is honestly a beautiful pair. The gradient is very reminiscent of what Lorenzo's doing on Instagram right now. I feel like gradients are just the thing at the minute, and whether it's informed by him or not, great. I love it. I'm all for it. They're a hiking shoe, technical hiking shoe. I'm much more of a fan of the XT4 than the XT6s, and I know that a lot of people are the other way around, but I'm such a fan of these. I think the colorway is super wearable. I'm wearing it with pretty much everything at the minute. I don't think it really matters. And to be honest, along with a pair of parachute pants, an arcteryx, and these, no one's going to ask me anything other than maybe for some raisins. But amazing shoe. I was really surprised with how light they are. I don't really know what I expected, but I was surprised. And super comfortable. And the traction on them is crazy. I just went to Corfu, and everything's on a hill where I was staying. And I'm not going to lie, I put these on thinking, this will be quite ironic and funny that I'm wearing a hiking shoe and I'm going for a hike, which people there just call walking. They actually were really helpful on the hills because the incline was ridiculous. And my calves are like steel now. Next up, we got the New Balance 2002. Oh, these are 2002 R. They are. This is in the, I think they're calling it the khaki camo. Obviously, it's not camouflage. We can all see it in my hand, but they're very reminiscent of the Jound 990 V3. And broke boys can't afford the Jound 990 V3. And to be quite frank, if I could, I was going to say if I could, I don't think I would buy them, but I would. If I could, I would. But for now, these will do. The suede is pigskin suede, and it's beautiful, luscious suede. The quality of them's really good. I've never really looked at them up close before because it's one of them shoes that I just want to put on feet. The midsole with like the energy gel sort of frosted over like an old air bubble in this sort of nice ecru-y colour. Beautiful colour in, like, honestly, this colourway is a banger, and I'm glad these are doing well. I hope these don't become oversaturated, but with how they're releasing it at the minute, even if they are, it just means that loads of tasteful people are wearing tasteful shoes, and I'm all for that. Democratise taste, baby. So that's all for shoes right now. Shall we move on to Le Trou? So, as we said last time, getting into this Gorp thing, yes, it's sort of had its day, but now it's sort of moved into the Y2K aesthetic, where it's parachute pants, and yeah, it works with arcteryx. You can go technical with it. You can wear it like super tech-like and it doesn't look weird. Or you can wear it as girls especially are doing, going into this Y2K girl band balloon pants, crop vest, and shit like that. And it's moved into this sort of Y2K era almost seamlessly. It's great. So this is the chocolate light brown pair. I've worn these so much and I've been out in them so much, they've almost got like this sun bleachedness to them, which, given the time I've had them, isn't the best thing, I guess, to say about quality. But the quality themselves, the quality of the trousers themselves, super nice cotton, great build. Like, I genuinely like them. And then I've got the same pair of trousers in terms of shape and things like that, but these are the Urban Outfitters BGD wear parachute pants. I thought I'd try something different because, to be honest, I wasn't totally sold on the jaded ones at first, but now having got these, I'm totally sold on the jaded ones. These aren't bad. They're a lot more fitted. They're not as exaggerated, balloony, parachutey shaped. But the only thing that annoys me is the toggles are really weak. So you might have to tighten them quite a lot, even though I got my own size. I've tightened them quite a lot. And just because the toggles aren't particularly good, they do move. And sometimes they like fall down a little bit. But other than that, obviously I've got pictures on screen of how these fit. Great. This next pair are a pair of Goopy made, I can't quite remember the name of them, but these are like literally like nylon spandex. These are the Gorp trousers of Gorp trousers. These sold out so fast and I absolutely love them. They've almost got a pleat down the middle of them, which is created using a basically a ribbon of fabric, which is a lovely detail. They have the pins in the knees. They have this giant toggle, basically, that's so long that the whole idea is that you put it up the side of your leg. Very tech, very Japanese, so cool. The only thing is, the retail on these is just ridiculous, and I thought I'd see the worth of them. And to be honest, I see the worth in the craftsmanship, but maybe not to the point of the retail. I don't regret it, but I almost don't see the value necessarily. One thing I do like and think's clever, but by no means justifies the value, is within the pocket there is a smaller pocket, almost like the little watch pockets you always get on jeans, but it's got a magnet snapper on it. Have some ASMR. Basically, if you want to use your main pocket for your phone, you can then put money and things like that and a card holder or whatever in the snapper pocket. And last but not least is these, which are the Beyond Relaxed weekday jeans. I got these the other day. The thing is, when I was wearing bigger jeans, like straighter jeans, I was wearing the Space jeans from Weekday, and Space implies that they're baggy. And at the time, they felt baggy. Then I started wearing parachute pants. Then I tried the space jeans on again, and I was like, wow, these are actually quite slim. So I've got some even baggier ones because that's what was needed. Anyway, I'm very conscious of time. So next up, we will do t-shirts and shirt, actually. A actual shirt. So first up, we got this South 2 West 8 long sleeve t-shirt. I got this on sale for like 50 quid, I think it was. Much better than the 120 retail or something like that. Kind of wanted it through winter as a nice long sleeve, but I quickly realised once it came, it's very cool, and I kind of get the retail now, but it's hard to sort of see why on the internet. So basically, on the outside, it feels like a super soft cotton, and then you look at the inside, and it's all mesh, like a basketball vest. It's like breathable cotton, basically, and it acts sort of like as a thermal, and if it's also too hot, when I've worn it when it's hot, it lets heat out. Clever, so clever. This one is a Stussy surf t-shirt with the back print. Basically, I just saw this. It sold out online quite quickly. One day at work, I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to run into Soho and buy it. And it was great. Save £5 on shipping. I just really love that logo. And you don't see it all that often in isolation. So I did just want it, and I need a lot of white t-shirts for holiday. That's what I told myself. Speaking of white t-shirts, here's 3 more. This is what I mean with the problem. These are all out of the wash and unironed because I'm too lazy. This one is the Ares Skeletor tee. So it's got the silver Ares temple on there, and then it's overlaid with a dragon skeleton, which goes onto the sleeves. And I love fantasy and things like that, so I really like this. I was never going to buy it for retail. Again, it's just like, I know Ares is made in Italy and they try and justify the price that way. I don't think it's justified. I think what I paid for it, which is like 55 or something like that, I feel like that's a lot better. And I really like it. They're doing very nice basic things. And I think this skeleton sort of elevates it and makes it more something that I would like, which it does. In the realm of fantasy. So this is a heresy. Yes. I was going to say hearsay. Heresy t-shirt. Again, it's got this like folklore aesthetic to it. It's got like the blacksmith and the woman that's like smashing it on the mill thing. I can't remember what it's called. Shit. Anyway, and then it's on the back. She's getting chased by the Devil Man on a horse. How cool's that? Great t-shirt, great quality from Hackney. Can't really say much else. Super good tee. And then last but not least, the most creased of them all is this Indian cotton, almost like linen, Muji shirt. Now, the thing I like about this is the structure of it. It doesn't have a shoulder seam at the place that you usually see shoulder seams. It breaks out here and on the back, and it sort of falls on your shoulder. Really love the structure of this. The neck is really nice. This is actually a small to a medium, which is how their sizing is. It's sort of 2-3 sizes and that's all. And it fits me like a normal large, which I found interesting because it's usually closer to Asian sizing, and obviously that means it fits smaller. This fits big. It's great. It's such a great t-shirt. I don't actually have a picture of it on, but it's quite sheer. That's my only thing. It's quite sheer. So I wore it on holiday with a shirt over the top. Last but not least, in the t-shirt department, is this Palace Calvin Klein. I don't have much to say about this. It's a size large in grey, worn once or twice. If anyone wants to buy it off me, you're more than welcome to it. I thought it was going to be a good quality t-shirt, heavy, like Calvin Klein heavy t-shirt. I thought it'd be a lighter grey, not so much heathery as it is. I don't really like it. I bought it thinking it was going to be a lot better, and it wasn't. Don't really have much to say about that. It's something very different for me at the minute, but it's a diesel. It's called the S Doubly or something like that. It's got a really weird name. This is such a nice shirt, and I will have a picture shortly. It fits super oversized, it's really long, and it's so soft. It almost doesn't feel, it feels like polyester, but it's 100% cotton, and it's actually crazy. The embroidery is so nice. Something that's totally different for me. I've always wanted like a shirt that I feel like suits me in the way that I believe that this does. I really love it. It's so nice. Retail was, I think it was like 190 something to begin with. They actually went on sale, as most things with Diesel do. When it's the more higher priced items, they go on sale. And I picked this up for 90, so £100 off. Which, considering what it is, I think a nice dress shirt that fits you well. You can get a lot of life out of it. That's good quality. And just the logo, the red logo, is a nice contrast, elevates it a little bit to make it not just a shirt for me. Next up, the last things. It is really hot in here. It is the Yeezy Gap hoodie. Got this in is this a large? Fits cropped, super wide on the sleeves, but fits cropped. Great double layered. Too hot for now. I actually stained it with some crab pasta that I ate at Padella. But I took it to a dry cleaners and it came out. Not much to say about this. I feel like a lot of it's been said already by so many people, but I agree with Kanye that this is the hoodie. This is the best hoodie. I think the 2020 purple one that I've got that was the vision. This is like the execution of what that seems to be a prototype. This fits so well. The hood is changed. I think it's not as big. The pocket is larger. It's higher up your chest, and then it's just cropped. And honestly, the hype on these, I mean, I never thought hype was deserved on them, but I do kind of understand it. And I feel like the people that do want them are just buying them, and the people that don't want them because they thought they could get resell out of them, they're flopping. And I bought that for £100. So amazing. Next up is the entire studio's Borg-like fleece weird thing that makes you look like a thumb from Spy Kids. So low key in terms of branding and things like that. I don't think anyone really cares. The people that like it for what it is and not for how it looks and the branding and things like that seem to have scooped it up and sold it out. You don't really see it anywhere right now because it's summer, obviously, but this is great and I can't wait to pull this back out again. The build quality of it and everything I'm really impressed with. The actual Borg itself is great, and it's actually got this really lovely, almost thermally fleece inside as well, which obviously keeps you really warm. And it's got a very concealing hoodie, which goes all the way over your face, but you'll see that from the photo that I've attached. And last but certainly not least, my favourite pickup from a long time, because I've been waiting for it for a long time. This is the Gentle Fullness, which is a diffusion line, I guess you'd call it, of Story MFG. This is just crazy, inspired by like 80s ski jackets and things like that. So you've got like this check plaid pattern, which is then cut with a different plaid pattern in the shape of a circle on the front. You've got different coloured pockets. You've got custom hardware with silver pine cones on a red thread, and then a silver pine cone on a green thread on the other one. And then the inside, you've got hand-printed little purple daisies, like they showed them printing it. It's literally like a stencil. They press it and then get another colour, and then press it and then get another, and then they cut it all. And oh my God, it is just insane. It feels so rigid and like, oh, I get so excited when I get to wear this, and I'm so excited to wear it again. It is one of my favourite pieces in my entire wardrobe. Retail was like, I mean, was it justified? Yes. was it easy to press buy? No. It was so hard to press buy. And that month, I really started to regret buying it. But now that month's over, and I'm totally over it, love it. When it is time to bring this out, it is coming out, and I'm going to wear it every single day. It is absolutely fantastic, and it's something that I've not seen anything like before. Certainly not with the big circular plaid print on the front. So good. I love it. But that will wrap that up. Again, I will say, if anyone wants that Palace t-shirt for retail or less, I don't care. You can have it. I'm going to call that quits now because I've been talking for a long time and I still don't feel very well. I'm very nasal. Probably going to take this hat off because I'm pretty sure it's thermal lined and it's like 26 degrees outside. But it's what you got to do when you've got shit hair. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I really enjoyed just coming on and talking for a while. I've not felt up to it, like I said, for the past few days, and I've not been on here for a while. So I'm going to go put all this away now and probably instantly regret doing this. Thank you for tuning in, and peace!